This is my review of Cloud City. You can see Cloud City. A 2 to 4 player game from Phil Walker Harding and Blue Orange Games. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe. And please take a look at our other videos. So let's take a look at the game. So Cloud City is a game where you're going to be building a city, a 3x3 grid where you essentially place buildings. It's going to be made out of these tiles. So on each tile, there's going to be 2 buildings. In this case, they're both brown buildings, which are the tallest. And you're going to place the buildings on the tiles. So it comes with these great building miniatures in 3 different heights. I'm going to show 2 here, but it's brown is the highest and blue is the lowest. So this is like a height, I'd call it like a height 1 and a height 3, and there's a height 2 in between. And what you're going to be doing is placing these buildings on the tiles. And then when you have 2 buildings that can connect, you're going to place this awesome little bridge. There's a little spot for it between those two buildings. So imagine there's another brown building over here. And on this, there's going to be a, let's see if you can see it. It's hard to see, but there's going to be a point value on it, which essentially is the points you'll score. So you're basically going to play 5 rounds of this with a hand of tiles where you grab random tiles from the bank and you have to play one of those tiles out of your hand. And do that throughout the game, and the game ends after the rounds are complete and you'll score, and then there's some extra bonus scoring cards that come with the game if you want to play a little bit more advanced version. So what do I think about this game? I think it's, keep this in mind, is that it's designed by Phil Walker Harding, who has designed great games. He was first known, I think, for Sushi Go, and a lot of his games are lighter games like Sushi Go, where it takes a mechanism and it's good for families, I would say. So keeping that in mind, I think it's a solid game to play, especially with kids, because this, the thought space is pretty small. You have a tile. It's, there's a number on the, the only, basically the only text in here is this number on the bridge. And that's easy to know because the longer the bridge, the more points it scores. So it gives kids a really 3-dimensional thing to look at, which they enjoy because it's cool looking. And it's not completely boring for parents. Like when I was playing the game, it wasn't a complete bore. There was something I could do, and it wasn't like playing Monopoly or Sorry, which are some things my kids do want to play sometimes. And so, I think it's good for that type of gamer. What I really liked about it was the fact that it did have these 3-dimensional pieces that looked good, on top of a game that's essentially a tile placement game with a small hand of tiles. The next thing is that there's kind of a push your luck aspect in this game. I mean, planning does pay off, but sometimes you're trying to see if you're going to draw that right tile, which I think is also good for kids because it can say, okay, maybe they're going to push their luck better than you in this game and score better, and it gives them a chance to actually, win on something against their parents probably. So overall, I give this game a 7 out of 10. And again, keeping in mind that it is a family weight game. So I'm comparing it versus other family weight games I would play, like Sushi Go or let me think or like Castle Panic or Castle Panic Junior, which my kids do love. So those type of games, I think it's a solid entry in there, and I think that if you're looking for a game that really brings a 3-dimensional nature to the tale, that has good quality components from Blue Orange, like these buildings, and that looks, I'd say, pretty decent on the table, check it out. So that is my review of Cloud City. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and please take a look at our other videos. Thank you.